For most, we wouldn't give it a second thought to eat this hamburger. But what if you had a dire love for animals? What if you've been a lifelong vegetarian? What if eating this hamburger was the key to overcoming a chronic health condition? I'll never forget that night, that fateful night. I was driving home from my favorite vegetarian restaurant. And if you'd been with me, with the window rolled down, you'd feel the summer breeze in your face. You would hear the Beach Boys on the radio. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. And out of the corner of your eye, you would have seen a light blue Toyota Corolla run a red light and broadside my BMW. The impact threw me into the passenger seat. That is, all except for my left shoe that remained frozen, as if anchored to the floor. I seemed okay, so I crawled out of the passenger door, and a minute later, I went into shock. But the real shock didn't occur until 6 months later. My body had been compromised. I was susceptible to disease. And in walked Bill to the office. Sick as a dog. He had a virus called chronic fatigue, Epstein-Barr. It's where you feel like you have the flu forever. And now I was on a journey, a 23-year journey of desperation, of depression, and debilitating fatigue. My income went from six-figure to go-figure. I lost both my houses. I went bankrupt. And my beautiful wife left me for a millionaire. You might be thinking, David, you lost everything. No. I had one asset left, my sense of humor. I didn't want to work anyway. And now I can brush up on my history and watch the History Channels all day long. And I've got a new best friend, ESPN. What's that? Did I think about ending it all? Dozens of times. But I would just tell myself, I'd probably have chronic fatigue up there too. Over the next 23 years, I went to 57 doctors, healers, and practitioners. I took every tea, every tonic, every treatment available. Nothing worked until I met one healer, Catherine. She asked me, how much do you weigh? 150. David, I would like you to try eating animal protein 3 times a day, portions the size of your palm. Catherine, we have a problem. You see, I'm a lifelong vegetarian. I love animals. And then she said the words that changed my life. If you break your tradition, you can heal your condition. What tradition of yours is standing in your way between health and a better life? Or a relationship and a better relationship? Or finances and more finances? Eating that first hamburger was the hardest thing I ever did. But I had a friend to help me. No, not ESPN. My sense of humor. Did you know that Mark Twain said a sense of humor is mankind's greatest blessing? The University of Chicago stated that a great sense of humor can add as much as 8 years to your life. I joked with everybody at that barbecue. Did you know that the word vegetarian is actually a Native American phrase? Yes, it means lousy hunter. And with the help of a sense of humor and the wisdom of Kathleen, I ate that hamburger. And I went on to eat protein. It was tough. 3 times a day. The size of my palm. For 3 years. And then something started to happen. I was walking the boys, and I was talking to Kathleen on the phone. And I stopped. Kathleen, I feel something I haven't felt in 23 years. What, David? I feel energized, like running. Kathleen, does everyone feel like this? Most all the time? Yes, David. Breaking that tradition made me feel like I was barbaric, like I was a killer. And feeling energized, having my life back, wanting to run, makes me want to sing, hallelujah! But, again, condition of yours, would you like healed? Because with a little bit of humor and with Kathleen's wisdom, you can break a tradition to heal any of your conditions. Praise you.